Married at First Sight UK expert Paul C. Brunson has shared his thoughts on contestant JJ Slater's new romance with Katie Price. Former glamour model Katie, 45, began her relationship with a flurry of text messages, and it now seems that the mum of 5 is smitten with MAFS star JJ, 31. After getting to know JJ during the 2023 series of the E4 dating show, relationship expert Paul has revealed that he thinks the pair make a good match, as the unlikely pair's new romance continues to be criticized by fans. JJ shot to fame on the E4 show last year when he tied the knot with Bianca Petronzi, but realized quickly that the blonde bombshell wasn't his usual type. After sharing instant chemistry with Bianca's fellow bride, Ella Morgan, JJ's head was turned, and his and Ella's relationship sent shockwaves through the Experiment. After calling it quits with Bianca and leaving the Experiment, JJ and Ella re-entered the show together to try and give things a go after JJ revealed that he felt super attracted to Ella's fake look. Upon entering the Experiment, JJ told the experts that he was in search of a more natural look in a girl, but after laying eyes on Ella, who was the first ever transgender contestant on Married at First Sight, JJ couldn't help his feelings. Although the pair tried their best to make things work, it wasn't meant to be, and at final vows, both Ella and JJ revealed they thought they were better off as friends. During the reunion, Ella and JJ still seemed incredibly close, as they were seen laughing and gushing over one another. However, after JJ's romance with former glamour model Katie Price has come to light, Ella was recently seen looking glum as she stepped out after hearing the shock news. After JJ and Katie were spotted getting cozy at Bobby's Bar in Newcastle last week, Paul has now told the Mirror why he feels the pair could work well romantically. Paul, who has just released his new book titled Find Love: How to Navigate Modern Love and Discover the Right Partner for You, recalled previously working with Katie on Celebs Go Dating, where at the time, she was seeking relationship advice alongside her ex-partner, Chris Boysen. While working with Katie, Paul became enamored by Katie's bubbly personality and her willingness to be open and honest about the conflicts she and Chris faced in their marriage. Speaking of Katie's good nature, Paul said, "Katie was signed up for Celebs Go Dating a couple of years ago with her ex-partner Chris at the time because we were doing a segment on couples counseling. I got a chance to meet Katie and we did a coaching session or two, and I really like her. I see what so many people see in her. She's someone who is trying to get the most out of life, and she has such a positive nature. There's no denying that she has a lot of demons, which she has openly spoken about down through the years, and she's been through a lot. One thing about Katie, she still shows up and she fights despite it all. She's a fighter. What's interesting about JJ is, has the exact same, has a fighter. Has someone who is being constantly talked down to, or has someone who people try to dismiss. He still shows up, and he normally shows up with a smile on his face. One thing that JJ and Katie have in common is that they are both so resilient, and resilience is one of the key characteristics that makes a strong relationship," Paul added. While Paul feels that Katie and JJ have a lot in common when it comes to resilience, the relationship expert added that the age gap between the pair could be their downfall. Given that Katie is 45 and JJ is 31, the 14-year age gap could be the element that brings trouble to their new romance. Age gaps do mean quite a bit. Once you get 10 years plus with an age gap, it means that they could potentially be from different generations, which could pose problems. Katie is Gen X and JJ is Millennial, and people definitely show up differently in romantic relationships in this case, Paul explained. It comes after Married at First Sight star Laura Vaughn, 34, told the Mirror that she was still very close with JJ up until recently. Laura, who became a huge hit with viewers when she tied the knot with Arthur Poremba on the E4 show, revealed that she reached out to JJ after seeing his new romance in the headlines, but her co-star has yet to reply to her messages. Speaking exclusively to the Mirror, Laura admitted that she doesn't really know anything about it after hearing about their alleged romance in the headlines. "I've not heard anything from JJ about it. I had to find out through the press. I tried to message him but haven't heard anything back from him about it," she explained. "If they are a couple, then that's great. I hope they're both happy with one another," Laura added after she added that she's still incredibly close to Ella. "I'm really good friends with Ella, Tasha, Jay, Shona, Manderson, and I regularly speak to Arthur. I was friends with JJ up until recently," she added. Laura's confession comes as JJ and Katie are reportedly growing even closer following the former glamour model split from now estranged fiancé, Carl Woods. Of JJ and Katie's special bond, an insider previously told The Sun, they've met a few times and are texting each other constantly. "She's really into him. This is the first man she's actually been interested in since Carl." Earlier this month, Katie and JJ enjoyed Newcastle's cut-price drinks, drag acts and karaoke. A fellow partygoer told us, "He came in after her and they sat together for at least an hour. They looked very cozy together, especially when she rested her arm on his shoulder." Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.